and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko Chiru. So, yeah, let's just continue the story. It's been a while. I'm not sure when this episode is up. It's either on the weekend, the same day when I'm recording this, or it's actually somewhere during the week, because probably at this point we should be like on like normal schedule of like daily videos, but I haven't made the decision yet, so I don't know when this is actually uploaded. So yeah, anyway, let's just go to the episode. Yeah, I hope like some awesome stuff will happen, because I'm not feeling like the best, really. Like kind of like maybe not depressed, but I feel like kind of bad today. But yeah, anyway, let's just go and let's see what's going to be like in the NG's choice. What's the choice going to be? It's like second choice or something, right? Again. As always, counting on your comments under the episode. And we start with Bizarre Divermentino. Eva had indeed broken the magic circle around the key beforehand. By the time Butler and Angel reached it, it was crumbling like the sand in an hourglass. They tried punching and kicking it to make it break faster, but nothing they did hastened the process.
だいぶ前に壊してくれたみたいだけど、それでもまだ時間をかけそうだわ。
多分、あと少しなんだ。おそらく。あと5分も稼げれば。
Judging by the speed the magic circles were clumping, and the general appearance of the whole scene, it looked like it would be over soon. However, as things stood, even if it was just 5 more minutes, would that be soon enough? They turned around. Beyond the bookshelf ravine was a universe. Even for Butler, who had seen Beato's fights many times over, the battle between Lamdell and Bernkastel was so mind-defying that he couldn't think of a single word to describe it. I like this soundtrack. It's so perfect for this. When he finally managed to find the word, it was a universe. With each development in the battle between Lamdell and Bernkastel, a universe was created between the pair of them. Holy shit. Okay. A big bang took place, a universe was created, galaxies beyond number were born and erased. Then, just when it seems that a big crunch had occurred and the universe had met its demise, there was another big bang and another universe was created. Damn! It was like watching gods playing. Okay. The two witches created and destroyed worlds over and over again. Almost as the two creators were fighting to prove that their universe was the right one. Okay. It's probably just Baron walking like on the books and just like scratching everything. If you let your guard down in the slightest, then just watching this would steal your soul. That's how it felt. Oh god, that was painful. Okay. I like this. That was cool CG. I like the CGs when we have like two characters appearing on like both sides, like against each other. This is like cool transition, I like it. Okay.
エンジェは鍵を取ったらすぐ帰れ。俺はラムダデルタを放っておけない。
あの戦いの中に飛び込むっての？
だが
How? Butler, I know that you are like golden sorcerer, right? But they're like gods fighting. Like, you do not have that kind of power. You cannot create black holes or anything. Like, what? How are you supposed to fight this? I guess like he's going to be a distraction or something, right? Like, hey, look at me!
二人の戦いは確かに常軌を逸してる。だが完全に拮抗してて互角なんだ。
Okay.
ってことはだ。
So you need to just push a little bit to give Lambda Delta the higher score and chance to win, I guess. So just tiny bit distraction.
俺みたいな人間風情一人の火星でも
Yeah, okay.
何かを崩せるかもしれない。
I mean, you are still golden sorcerer. A perfect balance maintained by the two great powers can easily break by adding even a little strength to one side. Actually, I just thought about this. Oh no, wait, that doesn't make sense. Okay, never mind. Okay. I just wanted to say something, but it does make sense. Okay, whatever. However, actually rushing in there to add that little bit of strength would be literally suicidal. Like a moth flying into a furnace. It might burn up before it even reaches it.
鍵を手に入れたらエンジェはすぐに黄金鏡へ飛んで帰る。向こうもいつまで持ちこたえられるかわからない。
みんな戦ってるのに。
そうだな。これはお前の戦いなんだ。だからお前は戦え。みんなと一緒に死ねなかったことを悔やみながら。
Okay, maybe Butler was not with Anja this whole time, actually.
未来に生きるんだ。
In like real world. Maybe like, you know, she's like talking to Butler in her like imagination while she's like sneaking around the convention. Maybe that's the case. Then.
それをお前は決意したはずだ。
Anja had no words to respond with. Her brother and everyone else would probably die. So she wanted to die in the same place and the same time as everyone else. However, that would not be permitted, and she knew she mustn't wish for it. She had already made up her mind. She had sworn to live in the future without turning back to look at everyone's deaths.
黄金鏡に帰ったらベアトに鍵を見せろ。するとベアトはお前の前に2つの扉を示す。
Oh, interesting. Okay.
そしてお前に簡単な謎かけをし、
Easy
そ
puzzle.
のどちらかを開くように言う。
Is this going to be interactive or not? Is it like another choice that's going to be like interactive? Or Anja is going to like choose by herself actually something?
それが俺のゲーム版の最後のゲームだ。
二つの扉。
2つのうち片方は
To the
お前
future.
を未来へ導く。大丈夫。今のお前なら絶対に間違いない。
Okay.
そしてそれをくぐったら扉が閉まるまで後ろを振り返るな。
どうして振り返
Until
っちゃ
the
いけない
dawn
の？
closes. Okay. Because she might waver and go back to the starting point. If she's like not cutting the ties completely. Yeah.
扉が閉まれば俺たちの運命はもう
Yeah.
お前には分からない。つまり俺たちは猫箱の中に閉ざされる。
猫箱に閉ざされた運命は
Mm-hmm.
無限の真実を持つ。
そういうことだ。俺たちはボロクソに負けたかもしれねえし、奇跡の大逆転で生き残るかもしれねえ。つまりお前という未来の魔女に俺たちの決着を観測させずに未来に送り出せれば俺たちには勝機があるってことだ。だがお前がいつまでも俺たちを見ていたらお前は俺たちが全滅するところを見ちまう。そうなりゃ 100% の敗北が確定だ。だからお前は俺たちに勝利の奇跡を与えるためにも扉をくぐったら決して振り返っちゃいけない。
I wonder if this is going to be interactive choice or something, because if this is interactive choice, I might choose wrong, because I'm not reading every day and I'm forgetting stuff, and you are helping me a lot in the comments to like remember things. Yeah, I hope if like this is interactive, I will not make a wrong choice. But maybe she will just go through the door and that will be like it. So yeah, that's entirely fine with me as well. Like this whole game was never interactive. Like they thrown interaction in like episode 8. That was like what? How? Why? This game can do this?
いいな。
Because she wants to go to the future, so I think like she will just choose by herself. Actually, it's not going to be interactive.
だから俺はラムダデルタを助けに行くのさ。その俺の勇姿を見送って黄金鏡に帰れば、それがお前の
Wow.
俺の最後の姿になる。
A brother is a hero.
お兄ちゃんたちの勝敗は猫箱に落とす。
Hell yeah, you will never know.
だから絶対に負けない。
Yep.
そういうことだ。だから振り返るな。もうじき鍵が手に入る。
I'm starting to liking Enja in episode 8 actually. Because she like changed her like ways more to like being like herself from episode 4.
一目散で黄金鏡に帰るんだ。だから今のうちに手短に未来のお前に俺からメッセージを送れ。いいか。忘れる。
Okay. What's the message for the future, Butler?
いついかなる時もな、生きる希望を捨てるんじゃねえぜ。俺たちはいつだってみんな
Damn.
お前の後ろにいるんだ。お前が信じてさえくれりゃ声だってかけられるんだ。
That's magic.
信じろ、奇跡はな。信じれば絶対に叶うから。
Hell yeah. At the moment, a massive explosion engulfed Lambda Delta and Bering Castle. Okay. Butler jumped in, I guess, right? Oh no, okay. They just like blow each other. Okay, never mind. Surely one of them had landed a powerful blow. There was no further explosions, so surely that strike had decided the match. Oh, Butler didn't make it in time. When the smoke cleared, who would be left standing? The magic circle ceiling, the key, still needed several minutes to dissolve. Oh,
いる
Baron won?
私の愛しいラムダデルタ。
What? I was sure Lambda would win. All that came into sight was Berencastle. There was no answering voice from Lambda Delta. It was a sign of Berencastle victory. It didn't cause her explosion to grow and brighter. What? How?
残念よラムダ。あなたとなら二人で宇宙が築けると思ってたのに。
You just killed your best friend.
残念よ。本当に残念。
Berencastle was focusing all her nerves on the battle. Okay, Butler can do nothing now. Like whatever distraction he like tried to do, like I don't know, like throw a book at her. It's like not going to change anything now. Like if Lambda is actually gone, unless Lambda is like playing a prank and just like turned into like candy or something, and she's like floating around. We saw nobody, so she took no notice of Butler and Enja by the key. However, she would probably notice soon, and then there would be nowhere to run. The last circle of magic circle. The last circle of the magic circle was starting to fade away. However, almost cruelly, the final circle went slower than the rest. Well, shit. Saying that, and the hopes that it would dissolve in a minute, or maybe a few dozen seconds, were crushed, absolutely. Butler read it himself. Okay.
俺じゃああはいかねえだろうがな。今度は俺の出番のようだぜ。
お兄ちゃん。
偉いぞエンジェ。よく止めなかった。
Nice. With tears still pouring down her face, Angel lovingly rubbed her cheek against the hand that had been patting her head.
また子猫たちを集めなきゃ。バトラも一緒にいると思ってたのに。その姿がないのはおかしいわ。あんなやつ一人でも残しておけば。靴に入り込んだ小石程度には
I guess so, yeah. Just a pebble. The smoke cleared completely, and they saw a huge cloud of candy beads floating around, like it was Lambda Delta's corpse. What the fuck? No way Lambda Delta just lost to Berencastle. There is no way. What? How? Well, I guess like she's got shred to pieces by cat. A star-shaped cookie bounced off Castle head. Did Butler just throw a candy at her? Oh my god, I was talking about throwing books, but it was missing one of its points, giving it a lonely feeling.
ラムダデルタ、私と共に生きな、私の中であなたは私と一つの宇宙になるの。
And Castle chewed the cookie and swallowed it. Okay, she just ate Lambda Delta. Okay.
これで私たちは永遠に一緒よ。愛してるわ。私もよ、ベル。
She's actually alive. Holy shit. Yep. Okay. I didn't believe even for a second that Lambda lost. Like there's like no way Lambda would lose to Baron. I just fundamentally refuse to believe that. Berencastle's stomach suddenly swelled like a balloon. Ooh! She just burst from inside. Holy shit. The bulge rose from her stomach to her throat and exploded like a firework from her mouth. Berencastle caught up fireworks, sparks, and fragments of candy.
直せないの？猫の頃の習性は。
Okay.
怪しいお菓子を拾い食いしちゃダメでしょ？
Wow. There she is. This effect is so awesome. Berencastle kept coughing and spitting up exploding fireworks. The birth of a small universe from that sweet had hit her directly from the inside of her stomach. Even Berencastle couldn't withstand that. As she repeatedly vomited fireworks so violently that it seems her gut would spill out, her body flickered in and out of existence, and she glared at Lambda Delta with a terrifying expression. Her body was flickering because she had taken so much damage that even maintaining her form now was difficult.
はしたないわ、ベル。お姿が乱れていてよ。
Oh.
ちょっぴり負けてあげちゃおっかなって気分になってたの。
Okay.
でもやめたわ。あんたと一つの宇宙になっちゃったら、ベルンは二度と私に愛をささやいてくれないもの。
Yeah, okay. I like this. This is cool.
そうね、私。釣った魚に餌はあげないたちだもの。知ってるわ。だからベルンは美しく輝くのよ。思わせぶりな仕草を見せるのに、決して誰にもこびることはない。気高い猫の女王のように。
Proud queen of cats, huh? I love the dynamic between Lambda Delta and Berencastle. This is so perfect. I love it.
あんたを段ボールに変えて、側面揃えて、私の爪研ぎにしてあげるわ。
My scratching post, okay. I can imagine Berencastle having scratching posts in her room or something, and like every morning she just like comes to it and just scratch it.
あんたこそ三味線にして、一回弾いたら飽きて押し入れに入れて、埃を積もらせてあげるわよ。
Okay, what's shamisen? It's food, but I don't know what. Can you let me know in the comments, please? Like, describe to me what shamisen is, please. Would be cool to get like view of this. And we're back to the fleet. Okay. The god tsunami had swallowed up everything, but sea spray was still flying about. The reefs resisted the ocean, trying to cover them, smashing waves left and right. The Seven Sisters of Purgatory and the Inquisitor specialized at close-range combat and were rapidly be building a mountain of corpses. Up. The witches fought hard too, but they would have preferred the fight at the distance if they could. Just relying on fantasy creatures wouldn't be enough. In these battle conditions, all of the humans were thrust right into the center of the fight. Everyone in the Urshiromiya family displayed a fighting spirit equal to the witches and garter bugs. Even humans are not powerless. They have guns. A lot of guns. If the gods supported fantasy, they could use these as the ultimate anti-magic weapons. If the gods supported mystery, they could use this as much in a much more obvious way. Those 45 long cold bullets deliver fatal wounds to each and every god they struck. What's up, Erika? Surprised that they can actually survive your assault? Damn, she's annoyed. Nice. Kinzo being Kinzo. I love him. She really have no idea. And is he cut? Erika Razor Sharp's scythe buried itself in Kinzo's chest. It dug straight into his heart, but the daring smile on Kinzo's face didn't even falter. Exactly. Exactly. Only the person who knows, only the Book of Truth knows this. Yep, we are no longer making Furies, we are no longer having red truth, blue truth, golden truth. We just have the ideas right now, and no one saw root truth yet. So yeah, it's pretty much indestructible. A punch containing all of Kinzo's last spark of life sent Erika flying. Holy shit! So that's why Kraus is so strong, and he can punch goats and defeat in one punch. He got lessons from Kinzo. Kinzo is a true master there. He's like Roshi. That was the last hit of Kinzo's. Oh! Okay, this is cool. This is awesome. This is literally old version of Kraus. Holy fuck. Okay. Much. Okay. Okay. As Erika tried to deliver the finishing blow, Kraus stepped in between them, blocking the way. Okay, let's go. Use your famous punch. Nice. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. So Kinzo and Kraus mastered the hidden art of the golden punch. True masters. Erika tried to look down at her own feet, but what she saw was Kraus' left fist. Kraus' left uppercut made Erika float in the air. Not by magic, but by the simple laws of physics. What a monster. For an instant, Rika saw the moon.
私は投資家としては無能だろう。だがボクサーとしての才能は大学時代の友人たちが証明するだろう。
Okay.
お前ごとき小娘に我が後ろ宮の全てを否定することなどこの後ろ宮クラウスが許さん。
I would never think that Kraus would actually like manage to land any kind of hit on Erika. Wow. He's a monster. Okay, by Jessica. Not by Shannon? I mean, this is one of the Furies, I guess. But I didn't thought actually about this way because it's always been parallel of like Shannon and Canon being like, you know, switching places. And in the backstory of Yasu, we saw basically Canon being created out of Claire and Shannon. Could it be that actually Canon was made by Jessica? Could it be true? I will have to check this. What if he is? How would others see Canon's canon then? Unless the perspective of the reader is messed up. I mean, we know like we cannot trust really reader perspective in the Umineko while reading this entirely. What if like if they see canon in like let's say episode 1 for the first time, they don't actually see canon but Shannon. And they see canon only because it's like part of like Jessica illusion. And canon actually never like appeared before any of the USHIROMIYA members. And it's always been Shannon. It was never canon. Is that possible? Can I like attach this to like other episodes? Like, you know, like reader is like reading and is like deceived by saying like, hey, look, this is like canon new servant, but in reality this is just like this situation never happened, and it's like, yeah, Shannon is just like taking the tools, like gardening tools, and she just like you know, tripped over or something. Or maybe even not that. Maybe the situation was like fully like fake, and the other situations with canon. I wonder if it could be like Jessica illusion now. I didn't thought about like from this perspective actually. I thought like Jessica knew about Shannon / canon situation, or didn't knew. Actually, yeah, I thought like she knew, but she could not know as well. Sorry, no, it's not time for theory crafting. But I need to look into like Jessica making the illusion of canon. It sounds interesting. Yeah. Okay, it's not in red, but okay. Yeah, like it could be just like I said, like Shannon could just like that's what. See, this is another situation. When I said like Shannon / canon is like the same thing, it just like switch places. So yeah, like friends can testify because they actually saw a person that looks like canon. Hmm. Oh, she went into demon mode. Holy shit. Oh right, Jessica is also Kraus family. Ushiromiya from like Kraus line. Like she also is the master of punching. Right. Jessica body blow made the goat massive body cave in.
初めての共同作業だもんな。それがケーキカットじゃないのが残念だけどさ。
Jessica gave an embarrassed grin. She looked even more relaxed than she had on the stage at the school festival.
なら僕たちはケーキ以外のものを切断しましょう。
いちいちカノン君が言うことはかっこつけすぎなんだよ。だがそれがいい。
The massive bodies that rushed at them, trying to deny the relationship and their every existence, had two choices: to be sliced or struck. Each time one of those bodies hit the ground, it became proof that the two of them existed. Yeah, okay. At this point, like, with this, Shannon's illusion, yeah, goats are just bullshitting. They have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Literally, Shannon exists. Canon is kind of illusion. Like, Canon is literally Shannon. But like, you know, just like dressed differently and acting differently. That's like my canon in my head. This is the ongoing like theory since the long right now. Wow. What the? Okay, I never heard that about George. Oh, shut up. Oh god, these goats. These goats. Whoa? The goat log-sized fist buried itself in George's face. They were in the middle of tightly packed melee. There was no way to dodge an unexpected attack like that. George had indeed been hit with a fist right into the center of his face. However, he didn't bend over backwards, not even an inch. The goat started to worry. What exactly had he hit? And he punched a human made of flesh. It was a staff. He had slammed his fist into a steel wall, and it was his fist that was hurting. However, the goat was too scared to move his fists from George's face. After all, if he did, the expression on that face would probably be terrifying. George's hand knocked the fist away. George was only grabbing the goat's massive fist in his tiny hand. However, the fist was being crushed, as though it had a vice around it. Even though the other hand was so tiny, the goat couldn't even move its fist. Wow. Okay, so they do have a proof for that. I accepted the fact that someone as pathetic as me would be bullied. Holy shit, George. That face. These eyes. These eyes. These eyes. Oh, wow. This is the most badass George we ever saw. Holy shit. Episode 8, like, is awesome. It's just cool. Nice. The goat's broken teeth flew through the air. George's leg split the heavens. Okay, new theory, okay. Shut up, approaches George for his money. Bitch, please. She literally had the gold of the Golden Land. Yeah. A goat filled with finger touched Shannon's back. That thing exploded and boiled away.
私のジョージさんへの愛は純粋で高潔です。ジョージさんは私が記した手紙のすべてを保管なさっているでしょう。それらをご覧いただければ証明できるでしょう。
Okay. That's reasonable, yeah, that's true. What's the counter? What's the counter for this? I guess the counter is that they don't really know, right? So, if you think about this, they all using devil proof right now. Right? Like, since episode 4, we were denied of using red, like, devil's proof because there was, like, Nox rules and everything. And now they just, like, throwing devil proof all over the place. Like, hey, you know, you don't know that, so yeah, fuck you. My favorite weapon, the devil's proof, is back. I just realized that. Blazing the red light charred the goat's entire body. Shannon slowly turned around, and a face full of rage and contempt.
愛を知らぬ哀れな観測者よ。お前にはミステリーは愚か。
Pooh.
人の心を読む資格さえもあります。起きえなさい。
An absent barrier rose up around Shannon, incinerating the goats around her with its intense heat. Maria? Is that Rosa? What is this face? Okay. Like, CGs in episode 8 are freaking amazing. Like, every single one of them is like wallpaper material. Like, I swear. How I'm going to do like how am I even going to do the tier list for the CGs for episode 8? Or like general answer arcs? How am I supposed to do this? Like, all of them are going to be S tier probably. Or most of them.
確かにマリアたちは死んでいるかもしれない。でもね、だからって誰にもマリアたちのことを批判することはできない。マリアとママの愛は誰にも否定できないんだもの。
I mean, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. She's been abusive. We saw you kind of like murdering her, but I guess yeah, this is in the cut box, so we don't really know, like, insides of like your relation. Like, no one really know this. There's been cases when someone witnessed Rosa being abusive, and it was back at their home when I think it was teacher or something. I forgot. Like, there was someone in the same room talking to Rosa, and Rosa got like angry, and then after this, like, she like killed Sekutaro basically, right? That was back in the day. That was like one time when someone actually saw Rosa being like abusive to Maria. But yeah, like, we don't know like fully the situation there. But I guess like most of this, or like parts of this, could be true. Maria grinned, showing her teeth, and performed her job without even looking at her hands. Then she gave the fully loaded rifle through a toss-up into the air. I'm trying to imagine Maria reloading the Winchester. Is there like fan art of this? Someone can like put this like in the Discord or something. Is there fan art of Maria loading the shotgun? I'm trying to imagine that. Oh, and that voice of Rosa. Oh, wow. Okay. This is the best CG of today's episode. This is the best CG of today's episode. Rosa, who stood back to back of Maria, cut it without turning around. No, that wasn't quite it. Maria Throne had landed the gun directly into Rosa's already outstretched hand in a precise, blinding exchange. Rosa's head was pointed at the ground as she stroked the frigid trigger with her index finger.
私とマリアの愛を疑うやつは前へ出なさいよ。
Yeah, I mean, she did abuse Maria and stuff, but as we remember from like episode 2, yeah, she's been blinded by greed and stuff, but she still like did not abandon Maria, and at the end she actually showed that she cares. Like, Rosa is such a complicated character and such a good character. She's like, I don't know, like I think like Rosa might be like the most like real have like the most like real feeling as the character, you know, because she have like complicated situation and like she's like actually acting as like a real person would, I would say. She's like unstable, but she's also like loving her daughter, but also she's annoyed with her. It's such a complicated like case, but it's also so good. Is there like anyone of you who's watching this that Rosa is favorite character? Let me know in the comments. I wonder if someone of you thinks that Rosa can beat like Beatrice or something as the best character, or maybe as the best side character. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? The crowd of goats, cowed by Rosa's ferocity, dared to not approach.
じゃあ私が
Okay, Erika is here.
浮気症のあんたはいつだって男のところを遊び歩いてマリアを一人ぼっちにしてました。
That's why this is a complicated case. It doesn't mean she doesn't love Maria. She's dealing with stuff. It doesn't mean she doesn't love Maria. And that's the point here.
マリアの日記にはそんなこと一言も書いてないもん。
Okay, and that, I guess.
あんたが一番知っているでしょうが。
Yeah. So this is basically all over again. Enge reading diary of Maria. Enge also did not understand this, just like Erika's now. This is just like we're going back to episode 4 right now.
ローザはあんたを愛してなんかいない。産んだことさえ後悔してる。クソったれな母親じゃない
Ooh.
か。
Ow. Holy shit. Okay, that was sudden. Rosa just got pissed. Holy shit. Erika peered at the unfeeling moon, the taste of metal in her mouth. For a moment, she couldn't make sense of her new situation. Was that cold feeling on her back? The ground? Huh? Why am I lying down? And wasn't the full moon? Why isn't it now? Come to think of it, my teeth hurt. There's something cold and hard. Then she figured it out. Yep. She was lying, sprawled on the ground, with a gun barrel shoved into her mouth. Holy! Oh! Okay, you do not mess with Rosa. You do not mess with her daughter. Damn! And the thing splitting the full moon was the angry king of wolves protecting its child. What? Wait, did Rosa just like actually... What? Wait, is Erika gone? What? The gun barrel exploding in her mouth, shattering her medulla oblongata. But it was only after her after image. Okay, never mind. She's faster than the bullet in point blank range from inside of her mouth. What kind of ability is that?
恐ろしい女です。
What the fuck?
こいつ本当に人間。
And Rosa is there already. Having escaped death at the last moment by leaving an afterimage, Erika was confronted at her new location by the glint of metal, which had been there even before she appeared. The fountain pen went right through the Erika eye, crushing it. What the fuck, Rosa is... Oh, wow! Okay. Okay. I thought like Kyria is going to be like the one who's like insane in this fight. I was wrong. Okay, Rosa takes the cake. Of course, that was another afterimage. However, when Erika escaped and reappeared somewhere else, a hill was already there, waiting for her. From the goat's perspective, several afterimages of Erika seems to have appeared at once, and all been taken out simultaneously by Rosa.
次に行ったら本気で殴るからね。
She's not even serious yet. She's not even serious yet. Okay. Okay, Rosa, whatever you say.
ママは強いんだよ
Yes, Maria. Yes. Sorry I ever doubted you, Rosa, in like very early episodes. Please do not come here. Do not appear right before me. In the state.
わかんない
And so Erika couldn't reappear anymore. At the very least, not within Rosa's range of attack. Erika put a lot of distance between her and Rosa reappearing in the mid-air.
こいつら何なんですか
Well, there are mysteries inside the cat box. You cannot judge their strength or their like convictions or anything. Until the Book of Truth is opened.
わけがわからない
When the Book of Truth is opened, then you can deny most of it. Probably. Probably, even with the Book of Truth, you cannot deny Rosa and Mario relation here. Because Book of Truth is going to tell us the situation, what happened on Rokkenjima, and not about like personal relations between characters. So, yeah, it's going to tell us what happened on Rokkenjima, but it's not going to deny what like kind of relationship the person has with each other. So basically, yeah, Rosa and Maria are just like immortal here. Erika Animal Instinct made her turn her head slightly to the side just in time. She had observation haki. When her head used to be, there was an odd shower of sparks. It wasn't magic. It was a real physical phenomenon caused by lead smashing against lead. To think that two bullets shot from different angles could have flown with impossible precision to where her head was. Who's shooting? As well. There's another person. Unless it was Rosa that was like so fast that she shot simultaneously from like two directions. So that both of them hit and bounced off each other like the billiard balls. Oh, that was Kyria. Okay.
悪いね。
And Rudolph. Okay, never mind.
俺たちの趣味は親玉狙い。
私たちクレイは得意よ。あまりのんびりお空を飛ばない方がいいんじゃないかしら。
Okay. The two of them spun the rifles in exactly the same way, at exactly the same time, reloading them, in a way that put the old westerns to shame. Can I have the manga panels for this sequence? Like, for this fight with Erika? I'm feeling like it's drawn insanely good. It should be, right? It should look awesome. Then pointed them back up at the where Erika was in the sky.
この化け物どもが
Once again, their accurate shots plunged through the forehead of Erika's afterimage, bouncing off each other like the billiard balls with a shower of sparks. This time Erika appeared far behind them. She had to admit it. She had been forced to escape to a place outside the range of those guns fired by humans. Then, the light from the moon was blocked. The place that she had fled to so rapidly exploded, sending chunks of rubble flying. A massive longsword had been plunged into the ground. It was Blanor's sword. Okay.
私のお友達じゃありませんか。
Let's see. What's the dynamic will be here? Erika had dodged it by the hair, but this bulky, brutal longsword was more of a cannonball shape, like a sword, than something for cutting with. Despite the successful dodge, the blast of the air pressure made her eardrums throb. Landor was serious. She had seriously intended to smash Erika to bits.
どうしたんです？怖い顔しちゃって。もう少し可愛い顔ができればいいのに。
楽しいですか？人の夢や幻想を打ち壊すの。
Yep, pretty much. She said it many times.
楽しいに決まってるじゃないですか。それこそが知的
Yep.
蹂躙の醍醐味でしょうが。
あなたは邪悪な人です。しかしそれでも同情できる邪悪だと信じていました。
あんたに同情を頼んだ覚えはありません。
あなたを直ちに切り伏せなかったこと、それが今日を招いた私の罪です。
Okay. Lanor her blistered with rage. Think this expression on the one she'd once called a friend pinned Erika to the spot.
我が友よ、痛みさえわからぬうちに私があなたを解放しましょう。あなたがこれ以上の罪を背負わぬようにです。
Des. Oh god. She even made the face. She even made the face. Who's going to ultimately take down Erika? Like, all of them have a good chance. Who's going to deliver the final blow? Is it going to be Beatrice? Or maybe she's like going to survive? The force of anger that welled from Blanor's whole body struck Erika. Or rather, the swirl of blast wind from Blanor's massive longsword sent her flying. As Erika took a leap, after leap backwards to escape the bladed cannonball, it smashed apart the ground in the spots where she had just been. So it almost looked as though Erika herself was smashing the earth beneath her with each backward step, a pocket jump.
我が友よ、眠れ。
Wait, Lanor actually did it? Wait. Lanor actually finished Erika? Or is it like another after image? Once more, the great longsword split the air and pulverized the ground. However, this time, Erika was nowhere to be seen. Where she had escaped to. Okay. This time, Erika had broken the barrier of the Golden Land and landed on the ship. His bow was barely inside. Okay. So she escaped outside of the Golden Land now. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. This is a tactical retreat. Practically speaking, she had run away. Fully aware of this, Erika howled, her face contorted with humiliation. Her shoulders heavy with her breathing, and she had even forgotten to fix her hair. The scythe fell from her hand and landed with a clunk to the floor. That sound brought her back to her senses. Okay. She said she looked like a kid, just like having tantrum, and she's like, "You cannot do this! No, you cannot do this!" Blah. Yeah.
何をぼさっと見てやがんです。肛門開け。断種。概念否定炸裂弾。
Concept negation explosive rounds. Okay.
無標準無感染射撃ぶちかませ
Wow. Holy shit, we have actual animation of like cannonballs. The warship that had flown into the Golden Land opened their gun ports once after another. Then they all fired once in the scattered mess of cannonballs. The hundreds of explosive rounds they fired would negate the concept of anything or person they touched, smash them into little bits, and set them ablaze with flames. The battlefield, full of withering goats, became a pure hell. We have actual animated fire. A cannonball smashed the arbor. Oh, it is destroyed! It's actually a different CG! The once beautiful garden maze was burned down piece by piece, and the flaming gold butterflies were drowned in flames, burning to nothingness like the scraps of paper. That was no longer a battlefield where two sides fought for victory. It was just confused hellish pot. The Golden Land was being torn apart. The once beautiful rose garden was filled with explosion craters, and its rose petals were scattered about without pity. Flying bits of flesh, blood, fangs, jaws, shrieks and half-crazed screams. And even amidst this hellish swirl, the gods and the dead continued to fight. As seen from atop the boats, this was without a doubt hell.
全艦と怒りを下ろせ
When Nika yelled, the goats on the boats ran around frantically, and one by one, massive anchors, hanging by chains, were thrown from the ship's bows down into the earth below. Those anchors smashed through the only ground, not only through the ground, but the bottom of the Golden Land itself, digging in with their wedge-shaped tips. Wait, they're like swimming like above the Golden Land and they like attacking with anchors basically? Wait, what? Sorry about that. Okay. I was thinking like there's like only water. Never mind. Let's just focus on this.
ベアトリーチェさん、何しろこの大混戦、あなたを見つけられず途方に暮れておりました。
Beatrice landed on the front tip of the warship, facing off against Erika, who stood on the bow.
貴様は許さぬ。この場でわらわが討ち取ってくれるわ。
Okay. Beato jabbed with her pipe. Oh, oh, whoa! I transformed into beautiful in Trignite Long and the Golden Sword. Okay, that's the first time we see like Beatrice using a sword actually in the fight.
いいでしょう。望むところです。決着をつけましょう。
The scythe. Erika threw her scythe up into the air. Oh, it can transform as well! It's exactly the same as Beatrice. When returned to her hand, it had become a sword similar to Beato's. The nearby goats crowded around Erika, trying to support her.
手出し無用です。それよりお前たちは怒りの巻き上げよ。黄金鏡を根元から引き裂いて粉々にしてしまいなさい。
Aye, aye, sir. The goats saluted and rushed to their posts. What is this sequence? Several dozen ships had lowered their anchors, digging into the base of the Golden Land. Soon they were going to pull them up and try to tear the Golden Land to the pieces. Wait, is it the first time we have the CG, or I just don't remember? This is such a good CG! Damn, Beato! looks scary as hell. And awesome. At the same time.
貴様に我が最後の決闘の名誉くれてやる。
Battle raised her sword, bowed in the ancient fashion, and waited for her duel opponent. Erika kicked off her shoes violently and slowly walked up the tip of the boat barefoot. Then, in accordance with battle rules, she bowed back. A duel on the prow of the ship that pierced the sky, below the crowd of ghosts, was being blasted away by the indiscriminate cannonballs, burned up and crushed in the panorama in the sword end. Even thinking who among the Yoshimiya family was still alright was now ridiculous. Yes, it truly was the end of the sword, the end of the Golden Land. Ground to dust, filled with flames. The Golden Rose Garden was burning spectacularly, the air filled with a shower of burning sparks and gold dust. The ground, the base of the Golden Land, creaked as fissures ran through it. All of the ships started pulling up their anchors at once. Crowds of strong goats used all of their monstrous strength to lift them. The anchors that dug into the Golden Land base spread cracks through the entire Golden Land. Not just the ground, but the air itself was filled with cracks, and shards of gold fell down everywhere. The Golden Land end was adorned with the flames of hell and striking gold fragments, with fiery red and eternal gold. How is this related to the real life though? Because the book is still not open, so how can just so easily destroy it? Unless it's already opened, or like they started reading this, so it's like the beginning of the end basically. Maybe that's what's happening. They actually opened the book and started like the initial read. Atop the boat prow, Beato and Erika looked down on this, their swords crossed and sparks flying between them.
すごい光景じゃないですか。ふさわしいと思いませんか。あんたの物語の終章に。黄金鏡は終わるだろう。わらわも果てるだろう。だが我らが確かにここにあった事実は誰にも消せぬ。
Good point.
エンジェは至った。未来の魔女は使命と希望を持ち、もうじき旅立つだろう。すでに我らは成し遂げている。あいにくだな、フルドエリカ。
Basically, at this point, the whole goal is to make Enge believe into the future and just leave the past behind, you know? Like, this is the whole purpose right now.
この戦、すでにわらわたちが勝利しているわ。
Okay. A duel between the master of the illusion called the Golden Land and the witch who controlled the truth. The earth split behind them. The Golden Land was torn up. The catbox known as the Golden Land was ripped apart, and the nothingness below peeked out through the cracks. The scrambling crowd of goats fell through the gaps, and was swallowed by the sea of nothingness. Battle friends were also among them. I think like goats going down into like nothingness is basically the parallel of like theory crafters that have nothing to do now. You know, it's like they enjoyed making theories, they enjoyed creating stories, discovering stuff, and now everything is bare open. They're like, okay, like there's nothing left to do, and like he's just like, you know, just thrown into nothingness because the thing that he enjoyed the most is gone. That's one of the reasons why I feel like I don't want to read manga yet, because apparently in the manga they gave like definite answer about Umineko. Apparently. That's what like he told me in the comments. So if I would like ever want to like know exactly like what happened and like to like not have like any doubt, then I should like read manga and just like reach episode 8, and episode 8 have basically the answer. That's what I heard. They helped each other, stretched out hands to each other, intending to hold on to everyone to the very end. But that is such a fragile fantasy, and what romantic optimism it is to embrace it at the end of the world. Also, by the way, is the manga like official source, like it's like approved by Ryukishi or something? Because now I think about this, manga apparently is giving you the, like, you know, the answers, right? But are these answers canon? Like, is this like actually approved by Ryukishi, or this is just like some fans just created this and yeah, they just claim this is the truth? What is it? Can you let me know in the comments? Is it like officially approved by Ryukishi or something? Because I wonder how you can believe the manga, basically. The ground shattered and sunk. It fell apart into the ocean of nothingness. None could survive. None could be saved. This was destruction. As the friends fell into the sea of nothingness, they looked up one last time and prayed. They prayed that the master of the Golden Land would leave proof that the Golden Land had indeed existed. However, Beato didn't look down at them. They wouldn't have wanted her to.
こここそは我らが黄金鏡無限と黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェ、ここにあり。我らは知れどそれは敗北にあらず。そなたが生き証人となれ。その胸にわらわの切っ先にて我らの証。さようならベアトリーチェ。
Cool. Just cool.
このクソったれな無限ゲームもこれでおしまいです。
You can see like in their expression actually, like Beatrice is just like pure madness, and Erika is just like confident, I would say.
地獄へ落ちろこの幻が。
Okay. So we don't know what's the outcome of the duel between Beatrice and Erika. And I guess we'll see this in the next episode. So yeah, the Bank Castle fight to death had passed through its face as dynamic clash of fireworks and was now clashed. It was quiet and motionless. And we are going to be back in the next episode for Ben Castle and Lambda Delta. Who knows, maybe it's going to be the last fight, like, or maybe we are going to have more fights. Actually, we are probably going to have more fights, right? Because, actually, wait. Golden Land is crumbling. We can have some fight. Enge may fight someone. Maybe. Because if Enge wants to get the Book of Truth, she will have to encounter Hachijo, right? Probably. It's like connected. Like Hachijo and the book is connected and Enge. So I think we may have the encounter of like Enge and Hachijo, or like Enge and Federin in the case of Meta World. Huh. I wonder how that would go. Anyway, that will be it. That was such an intense and amazing episode. Wow. Let me know in the comments what do you think. And yeah, thank you for watching. I don't know when this episode is up, but when it's up, then it's up. So yeah, thank you everyone for being with me. And yeah, leave your comments down below. Leave up a like if you liked the episode. Subscribe for more. And I will see you all in the next of Umineko Chiru. So for the Pocket Watch is going out.